Hello everyone. Let's do question number 6 from exercise 10.1 class 11th NCERT book. Okay. So here we'll see the question. Without using Pythagoras theorem, show that these points are vertices of right angle triangle. Okay guys. So usually I have a habit of making a rough sketch, but okay, let me make a rough sketch. So this is the triangle which is given. This is A, this is B, this is C. So A is given 4, 4. This is B and this is C. Okay. So they are asking to prove without using Pythagoras. Pythagoras mein it's simple. What we could have done is we can find out AB square, then BC square, then AC square. And then we can prove the sum of the square of any two side is equal to the third side. What Pythagoras says is we could have used it. See, sum of any two sides means x square plus y square is z square, which is very simple. They don't want us to use that formula. They want us to prove means it is right angle using something. For right angle, if you remember, I gave you one condition in video 1 that if two lines are perpendicular with slope m1 and m2, so what is the condition if they are perpendicular? m1 into m2 should be minus 1. So we will try to fit this condition in this triangle. If that is true, so that means that particular triangle, particular angle is 90 degree. But to fit it there, we should find out the slopes. So let me try to find out of AB, BC and AC because I don't know which one is perpendicular to which line. Okay. So we will find out slope of all lines AB, BC and AC. So let me take AB first. Okay, I'm making it separate to make it easy for you guys. And 3, 5. So this is my x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So what will be the slope? Slope is for MAB we are doing y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So y2 minus y1, if 2 points are given, this is the only formula we know, right? So y2 minus y1 is 5 minus 4. x2 minus x1 is 3 minus 4. So this is 1 by minus 1, which is minus 1. Correct. Now let me take second line, guys. For second line, suppose I am taking AC. AC is 4, 4 and C is minus 1, 1. So I am assuming this is my x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So what will be MAC? MAC will be y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So y2 is how much? 1. Y1 is 4. x2 minus x1. This is x2. And x1 is 4. So I am getting minus 3 by minus 5. Correct? Minus minus plus. It is 3 by 5. Okay. Now let me take third line, which is this. Okay guys. So I am getting here 3 by 5. Now I will take BC. So this is B is 3, 5. C is minus 1, 1. So say this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So MBC will be what? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So what is y2 guys? y2 is 1 minus y1 is, this is y1 is minus 5. x2 minus x1, x2 is minus 1 or x1 is minus 3. You can see that, right? So it is coming minus 4 by minus 4. So minus and minus will cancel, 4 cancel, plus 1. So I got all three slopes. Okay. For analysis, let me write down at one place. So this was my triangle A, B and C. And what I got? MAB minus 1, MAC 3 by 5, MBC I got plus 1. So guys, you see here MAB on this product not at all is minus 1. Product of these two is minus 1, AB and BC. This product is coming to be minus 1. See, MAB into MBC is -1. So for sure these two are perpendicular. So this was my rough sketch. So that means AB and BC, बीच में जो angle है that has to be 90 degree. So actual triangle is like this, A, B and C. So I proved that AB is perpendicular to BC because the product of their slopes MAB and MBC is nothing but -1. You can show clearly MAB into MBC is -1 into +1 is -1. If this is true, that means AB is perpendicular to BC, and this is the actual diagram. I hope you understood. Let's see next question. Let's see question number 7, guys. Okay, find the slope of a line which makes an angle of 30 degree with positive direction of y-axis measured in anti-clockwise direction. So this question is kind of important because it will clear a lot of concepts. So let's make a rough sketch of the line. This is x-axis and y-axis. They are saying it makes an angle of 30 degree with positive direction of y-axis with this. In anti-clockwise direction, 30 degree. So we have to start measurement with y-axis and in anti-clockwise direction. So there are chances that line is something like this because it is at 30 degree with y-axis in anti-clockwise. So this is anti-clock and this is clock. This is anti-clock. So they are saying this is 30 degree. So that means there are chances that line is this. Expected line is this. So they are asking what is the slope. So guys, for slope we have two formulas. One is tan theta. Another formula that I know is y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. Which one should I apply here? Of course this one, because point information is not given. And what is theta? Theta is the angle with positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction. I need this. Whereas they have given with y-axis. I need with x-axis in anti-clockwise. So I need this angle. Okay. So let me try. This is 30. If they are crossing, so this is also 30. Understood? And this is of course 90 degree. Everybody knows. If this is 30, this is 90. What is the third angle of the triangle? Has to be 60. Guys, we know that sum of everything. See, x plus 90 plus 30 has to be 180. Suppose this is x, sum of all three. So x has to be 180 minus 90 minus 30, which is 60 degree. So this angle is 60. And this is a straight line. If this is 60, this has to be 120 degrees, sorry. So I found my angle. Here theta is 120. If theta is 120, so what is the slope? Slope will be tan 120. Okay, and tan 120 we have learned in trigonometric chapter. We can write 180 minus 60. 120 is 180 minus 60. And what is the formula? Tan 180 minus theta. The formula we know. Tan pi minus theta, guys, is minus tan theta because it is in third quadrant. Just remember this formula. So I will write minus tan 60. And tan 60 is √3. I think this is the correct answer. So my slope is this. And one more thing I understood from here, that I am getting minus slope. So that means my line is sloping this side. Yes, my line was sloping in this direction. I told you, if your lines are in this direction, so m comes to be positive. If your lines are usually in this direction, your m comes out to be negative. Keep that in mind. So by looking at line, I understood already that my answer has to be negative, and it is coming negative only. Okay, let's do one more question. Guys, this is your question number 8 from 10.1. Find the value of x for which this point, and this point are collinear. Okay, collinearity की condition का मतलब के लिए there are 3 methods. There is one is area of triangle method. Triangle. Second method is slope method, and third method we use is equation of line method. Okay, out of these three we decide depending on the condition what they are asking. Here if I will take area of triangle method, so area may usually we have to find out the products, which becomes little bit difficult equation. So without confusing you, let me explain this method which I will use here. The other two methods you will understand in coming questions. So I will use here slope method because we are talking about equation of lines here. Okay, so slope of the lines here. So these are the 3 points. Okay, so A, B and C. A, B, C. They are already saying they're collinear. They are in the same line. So that means x minus 1, 2, 1 and 4 minus 5. If they are in the same line, so that means if I take slope of AC or I take AB or I take slope of BC, they all are same only, right? So can I say that slope of AB is same as slope of BC? Because they are same line only, so their slope has to be same. Okay, so for AB, if I consider this x1, y1 and this x2, y2, correct? So what is the formula? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Okay, so I will take it. Let me calculate. y2 minus y1 is 1 minus of minus 1 and x2 minus x1 is 2 minus of x. Now let me see here MBC. For BC, suppose I am considering this x1 y1 and this x2 y2. So what is the formula? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, correct? So I will take y2 minus y1, this one. So it will be 5 minus 1. x2 minus x1 is 4 minus 2. So what I will get is, this is plus, right? Minus minus plus. So 2 by 2 minus x is 4 by 2, correct? 2 cancel. Okay, now what can I do? Can I take this here? So what I am getting is 2 is equal to 2 into 2 minus x. This is going there. So I can write 2 is equal to 4 minus 2x. This I am bringing here, this here. So 2x is 4 minus 2. So 2x is 2. So x is 2 by 2, which is 1. I hope you understood. The value of x is 1 if these 3 points are collinear. Okay. See you guys in next video, and I will finish 10.1 in the next video. Keep watching and please practice questions on your own.